Welcome back, everybody, to another video. This is actually going to come out on Christmas, so if you celebrate that, Merry Christmas. This is a little different for me. This is going to be a rebuild. You might be like, well, what? Not a rebuild, I'm sorry. This is going to be a career follow. And you might be like, why are we in week 10? Well, because I wanted to get as close as I could to the end of the season, like in real life. So, we can keep the stats of this year, then going forward. But it puts us at week 10 instead for some reason. I don't know. They didn't calculate the stats. I don't know how this terrible company works. You'd think that every week they could just send out a quick little update, but that's too much work. Obviously, to ask them to do something, crazy. But with that, you might be like, well, who are we looking at? This is just the Cowboys roster. Of course, we're going to be following none other than my boy, not Dak. Not Dak. You got excited. My boy, Micah Parsons. And he's honestly my favorite player on the Cowboys now after one season. I love Zeke, don't get me wrong, but, Micah Parsons, he reminds me so much of myself. If you ever watch him live stream, check him out, please, because he's just a normal gamer, bro. Like, he trash talks. He's competitive as if he's on the football field, and he plays Madden as well, too, but he does Ultimate Team. That's my only slight against him, but obviously, competitive Madden requires an Ultimate Team, and just that's why I don't really play competitive anymore. I don't care for that. But just listening to Micah talk just reminds me of myself and how competitive and arrogant he is. I love it. But so we're gonna follow him through. He probably will stay on the Cowboys unless they can't afford him. But I assume he'll be on the Cowboys for his entire career through the simulation. But we're going to as far as it'll let me go, and we'll look at the stats most of the years and see what happens to him. So he has the stat lines up to up to week 10. So let's just go for it. I'm not going to be touching anything. I'm not upgrading players. It should be all auto. I'll show you in the league settings. Now, this is the first time I'm ever really doing this. So I just maxed out like the difficulty and stuff. I doubt that does anything for sim, but I did it. All this is on. I'm an owner, but I'm not signing anybody. I have it all except career clock, because I feel like if I turned that off last year on Madden 22, when I turned this off, people were playing till they were like 38, bro. Like, I had Zeke at the age of 35. I got the new game before he retired in my franchise. So, like, it's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I have all this up, 15-minute quarters and all that. I'm not gonna be playing anything, but I have all this auto except league advancement because I will be doing that. So we should be good to go. And yeah. We can advance the first week though. Or the first season. We're just gonna go to the sim to the Super Bowl, see who gets there. We're not gonna go week by week like that. Sim to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys get there. They're so good in sim. Plus they were 6-2 already. But yeah, well, I guess we'll have to see. We're at the Super Bowl. We didn't make it. It's actually the Ravens and the Vikings, of all people. Crazy. Look at the playoff bracket. Were we in the playoffs? Oh, we almost made it. We almost did, bro. The Washington football team was there. The Vikings. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's crazy. Washington got there, but the Vikings knocked off the Eagles. Eagles knocked off the Bucks. Vikings. That's weird. Okay. So the Vikings knocked off Falcons. Washington knocked off the 49ers, which wouldn't happen. Honestly, the 49ers are pretty dangerous, even with third-string quarterback now. They're like a real team. So we got beat by the Vikings, though. Can we look at the games? Was it a shootout? Yeah, kind of. Oh, no surprise. Look what happened. Look what happened. Dude, I at this point, I love hating on Dak. Dude throws 2 picks, and like, I could see this happening in real life. Oh, well, look, but he got 300 yards. Oh, well, look, they couldn't run the ball. No, they just didn't give Zeke the carries, it looks like. Crazy. Crazy. Defense-wise, though, we can look at that. Anthony Brown. No Micah. No picks. Patrick Peterson, come on, man. That's funny, though. That's funny that Dak loses because of that. But we're at the Super Bowl, so let's look who was over here. The Chiefs knocked off the Bengals. The Chiefs also knocked off the Bills. Ravens knocked off the Titans. easily. Bills knocked off the Jets, somehow made it in the playoffs. Good for them. Yeah, I mean, I could see these scores. Like this Tennessee score would make sense if Lamar Jackson's there and they can't run. This Tennessee score over here, once again, makes sense if Derrick Henry can run and they can just keep the score low and just kind of squeak by. The Chiefs and the Bills obviously are going, one-on-one. The Jets beat the Bills, but I could see a rematch happening and the Bills winning. This could be a shootout, just winning by 10 points. That makes sense too. Like these scores over here seem pretty realistic. And then the Ravens. This is where it doesn't get realistic. I don't think the Ravens could shut down the Chiefs that easily on defense. I don't even think the Ravens would. I guess they are in the playoffs now, but they don't seem like a very strong playoff team without Lamar. And even with Lamar, it's questionable what they can do, in my opinion. But then again, what do I know? But hey, they made it to the Super Bowl in here. So did the Vikings. So yeah, we can go check out the stats though for the season real quick. That's just very interesting teams to see there. Obviously, Dak looking like average Dak. Forgot Cooper Rush was in here. Zeke had a decent year. Just a quick, I'm not going to do this for every time. I just want to say the first season. Noah Brown, of all people. Noah Brown, highly underrated. We just watched in this timeline of the world that I'm in at the moment, whenever you're seeing this video, we just lost to the Jags, and everybody's blaming Noah Brown. But no one wants to blame. My point is, CeeDee Lamb has dropped massive passes, but they said CeeDee Lamb should have been the one to get the toss. CeeDee Lamb also has blown massive, easy touchdown passes. Like every deep route, he just drops. Mental mistakes. Noah Brown made one mistake. And now he's the demon. Get him out of here. Crazy, but it's mostly Dak fans saying that, and I can't fight with Dak fan. I just can't. More importantly, let's go look at where Micah is, and we can see he really didn't get any more sacks after the point. Where's week 10? Dude had 3 sacks in the divisional. That's big. Yeah, I mean, at week 10, he went, oh no, I guess he did. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking nowadays. Yeah, he didn't have many sacks coming into week 10. That's 8. See, I guess he did go off. And then the divisional. So, not a bad season. Do you have any picks? No, how many tackles did he have? Oh, I'm not looking at that. Whoops. So he had 79 tackles, 17 for a loss, big, 13.5 sacks, no picks, any fumbles? 3 forced fumbles, which is in real life at the moment. And 1 defensive touchdown, which in real life he just got. I don't know if he's already had one, though. So I don't know what he's done in real life compared to what he did in Madden. But yeah, so we can advance the week now. I assume, once again, it's gonna be a little slow. I don't know if he went to the Pro Bowl. I assume he did. Guess we can check out yearly awards too. It's a little all over the place. Josh Allen won MVP. Good for him. Second to Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Hurts is up there. No Cowboy. Coach of the Year. Nick Sirianni. I can see him winning that. Mike McCarthy's up there. So good for him. But Robert Saleh. None of the Super Bowl teams. I mean, yeah, I guess the Ravens are here, but they're not even close. So, which makes no sense to me. But I guess it's already established team. I don't know. Doug Peterson's up there. Offensive player, Cooper Kupp, followed by Jalen Hurts. No Cowboy. Noah Brown's up there. Good for him. Nick Bosa's up there. Micah Parsons second to Nick Bosa. That sucks. Wonder what Nick Bosa did. Offensive rookie is Chris Olave, followed by Kenneth Walker. No Cowboys. Defensive player, Aiden Hutchinson, makes sense. Though I think Traquan's going to win it in real life. No Cowboys. Best QB is Jalen Hurts. Makes sense. I assume Dak will be right here. Between 2 of the best quarterbacks, Marcus Mariota and Daniel Jones. Love to see it. You love to see that his competition, or his what's the word I'm looking for? He's ranked between Tyler Heineke, Marcus Mariota, Daniel Jones, and Jared Goff. This is his company. This is where he gets ranked between. Not between guys like Kyler Murray, Tom Brady, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo, or Jalen Hurts. Like, there's a stark drop-off when you get past Kyler Murray. And that's why I try to explain to people in real life. Oh, well, Dak's a top 10 quarterback. Yeah, he is. But the difference from 9th to 3, or even top 5, but 3 for sure, huge difference. But I'm just a hater. Best running back Saquon. Zeke is up there. Good for him. Christian McCaffrey too. Cooper Cup is the best receiver, obviously. Noah Brown is here. I thought that was Noah Brown at first, but it's AJ Brown. Nobody else but Noah Brown. Best offensive lineman is Zach Martin. Any other Cowboys? Tyler Badise. That's interesting. Nick Bosa is obviously defensive lineman of the year. DeMarcus Lawrence up there. And best linebacker is Micah, so that's good. I'd love to see that. No other Cowboys but him. Best DB is Trayvon is up there, but he's not close. Best kicker, any? Nope. Oh, Brett Maher. Yay. We're going to Vince the week, though. We can see who wins the Super Bowl. I think the Vikings won. 24-13. Crazy. Offensive player of the year is Nick Chubb. We just looked at this. Oh, did we skip over MVP and stuff? No, we didn't. Did we? Oh, yeah, I guess we did. No, we didn't. Huh. Interesting. We saw that. I guess that was AFC. They're showing the AFC ones. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really care to look at the AFC ones. To confirm, Micah is still here. He's actually a 97. He's playing up. So I don't know how big he actually got. Nothing really crazy here. Oh, it looks like they didn't sign Leighton Vander Esch. Jabril Cox will be the starter. They didn't sign anybody else. Damone Clark's going to be a starter over here. This is the regular season, too, by the way. They drafted Lance Wilbur. That's interesting, trying to get some D-line depth. But now I understand believing in these guys. They drafted this guy. He seems pretty fast. He's kind of like a Jabril Cox. I can understand believing in Damone Clark, too. I like that. Drafted any corner? Nope. They still believe that these guys are it. I mean, Deron Bland's good. Kelvin's a question mark. I hate Anthony Brown. Jordan Lewis is dead to me. He started headbutting people back 2 years ago. Malik Hooker's still here. Devon Kearse is still here. Dak is definitely still here. They have Brent Wall, though. They also drafted a rookie running back because, God, that's what they need. They actually let go of Tony Pollard. That's interesting. Kept Zeke, got rid of Tony, drafted another guy. Got rid of Noah Brown, it looks like. But they kept guys like Semi Fioco. Drafted an Eric Meredith. So, interesting. I don't know how good this team actually does this season. But, hey, we're just going to go find out. I'll look at other teams, too, but we're going to wait till, like, 5 seasons in and stuff. There's no reason to go individually every time. We're back. It's the end of the 2023 season. Yet, it looks like the Ravens made it again. This time, the Eagles. Eagles went 14-3. Cowboys 10-7. And honestly, it looks like this season in real life, minus I think the Giants and it could be ahead of the Commanders. But pretty close to what happened in real life this year. We can go look at the stats though before we get into that. Obviously, we didn't make it to the playoffs. Dak, first in the NFL of almost breaking or setting the record. We might have to take a look at that. I think he's 100 or maybe like 60 under. And somebody might have already broken it themselves, so it could be a new one. Still throwing 17 picks, though, so that's good. See, he hasn't changed. 33 touchdowns. I mean, I'd be okay with this. These kind of numbers I'm okay with. I wish it was more like 13 picks, but stuff happens. Zeke's still looking amazing. Dude is a great running back. Didn't let Del Bonds, this is the new Tony Pollard here, not getting any chances. Zeke, 22 touchdowns, almost 1,400 yards. CeeDee Lamb finally popping off. Dalton Schultz having a great season. Michael Gallup, 3,000-yard receivers. Having not many touchdowns, but definitely yards. I don't know why I clicked on blocking. We don't care about that. Defense, Jabril Cox, 136 tackles. He had a great season. Micah did not lead the team in sacks. It was DeMarcus Lawrence. He does really good in Madden. God, they got Marcus Davenport. Wow, that's weird. Sorry. He does really good in Madden. So I'm not surprised. Micah, though, with a respectable 11.5. When you have this guy getting 12, this guy getting 10, he had 2 picks as well. So this is respectable. Same amount of tackles. Less tackles for a loss. Less sacks, but 2 picks. Who led the lead? Oh, Jordan Lewis with 4. Jabril Cox had a great season. 3 picks, 1.5, 12 tackles. This is a great season. Like coming out season, this would be amazing to see. Now tackles are a lot, and it looks like it looks like they were running a lot on us. That's what it looks like to me, because the corners have 90, almost 100. Middle linebackers having to take care of a lot of trash. Yeah, these guys are getting ran on. Um, but nothing really else exciting over here that we should care about because it's Micah's career. So let's go look at what Micah did. 1 deflection, no touchdowns or safeties, no forced fumbles either. So that kind of sucks. Kind of, you can't say it was a down year, but it's minus the 2 picks because picks are big. So I guess that kind of I guess it was like a lateral move. It wasn't really improvement, but it wasn't really a step back because he did better in certain areas, or at least one. So not a bad season, but nothing special to write home to, I guess, in terms when you have guys like getting 20 sacks. Let's go look at the playoffs, see what we did in there. I feel like we got dropped off by the Eagles because they made it to the Super Bowl, obviously. Yeah, we did. Once again, make it into the championship. I take this in real life. We had a fight from the wild card. We dropped 40. We had a fight in the divisional. We dropped almost 40. So I would, if Dak could just do this, if he could fight and fight to at least the championship round, and then it would suck to lose. But if we could just make the playoffs and do this every year, I could feel more comfortable than not winning anything. So, but that's my complaint for real life. The Chiefs aren't even in this one. Wow, that's crazy. The Broncos were kind of going on a little tear, but once again, the Bengals get dropped off pretty easily. The Bills just sneak in past the Patriots and they get dropped off by the Broncos. Ravens drop the Titans, snuck past the Bengals, snuck past the Broncos, and made it into Super Bowl as the 5th seed. Crazy. Who was the number 1 seed over here? Bengals. And they got dropped off. Eagles were the number 1 seed. They made it in here. Eagles are pretty good too in Sim now. So it's going to be really hard to get to the Super Bowl for Micah on this team until they have to sign like Jalen Hurts and stuff. But yeah, so let's see who wins the Super Bowl. It was the Eagles. Oh, I don't really care, but that does suck. Eagles win it. James Bradbury is the MVP of the Super Bowl. Khalil Mack's Defensive Player of the Year. Cool to see him still in here. Joe Burrow's MVP. We can go look at that real quick. See if Micah won anything. MVP is Joe Burrow. I think he was that last year, right? Or is that Jalen Hurts? I forgot. No Cowboys. Some random people in here now. Like Colin Stroud. Coach of the Year is Zach Taylor. Nick Sirianni again. Almost up there. Mike McCarthy dropped mightily. Somehow this 4-13 guy is up here ahead of Mike McCarthy, but hey, what do I know? Offensive players, once again, Cooper Kupp. Zeke's up there at 3rd again. Juju Smith on the Giants. Nick Bosa wins Defensive Player of the Year again. Micah dropped a little bit. Marcus Lawrence is up there. Jabril Cox is up there. Offensive rookie is Brandon Drunham. No Cowboys. Defensive player, Justin Walsh. 1 Cowboy. I don't even know who this is. I couldn't even tell you. Oh, 2. And that defensive tackle. Jalen Hurts wins quarterback of the year again. Somehow not Dak, probably because his sacks or his picks. So I guess he didn't break anything, or someone else did. Zeke won running back of the year on the NFC side, thankfully. No Cowboys receiver up there, though. I feel like all of them did good. Zach Martin once again wins it. No other Cowboys this time. Marcus Lawrence at 4. Nobody. Oh, no. Marcus Davenport is up there at 8. Linebacker this year is not Micah Parsons. He came in 2nd, sadly. No other Cowboys. Oh, where's Leighton at? The Cardinals. Interesting. We did not win any. Oh, Jordan Lewis is up here at 3. That's good. What about kicker? No. Crazy. I know I'm only looking at the NFC side of things because this is Micah Parsons' story, I want to give a little bit of a look. I want to see who he's losing to. But yeah, let's just skip to the next season. Yeah, I would like to skip multiple weeks. Thank you. We are back. It is the 2024 season, and I believe this is a contract year for Micah. I don't know if they signed him, but I believe I had to sign him in the league this year. Yeah, he's got one more year, so they can't sign him yet. This is a contract year for quite a lot of people. I feel Zach Martin, Dak Prescott, Jabril Cox had a great season. A lot of 1 year deals to go here. Kelvin Joseph. So their money's going to start becoming tight if they keep Dak, and I know they're going to keep Dak. So I don't know what happens with Micah here, because money's tight because they're going to have to sign Dak to a big contract, and it's going to be bigger than what he had in real life. I'm pretty sure. So we just got to see. Let's advance to the regular season. We actually made it to the Super Bowl. That's crazy. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that when I saw that. I was just thinking to myself as I was waiting. It takes forever to simulate. Where's CeeDee Lamb? Did they sign him? He should be signed now. Yeah, they did for 4 extra years for only 60 mil. Honestly, pretty cheap. Cheaper than a Michael Gallup, which is crazy to me. We should never have signed Michael Gallup. I would rather have had Amari Cooper. I know he's younger. But he didn't bring the type of production he did. He was just a jump ball kind of guy. Michael Gallup's not going to break anybody's ankles, any of that, like CeeDee Lamb can in open field. He's just a jump ball kind of guy. I like it, but not more than Amari Cooper. So, looks like they drafted a rookie over here. Kind of looks nice. We don't know much about him, though. Let's go look at these contracts. Micah Parsons, 7-year deal. So, yeah, he will probably be with the Cowboys most of this franchise. I don't know how they have any. They have 15 million cap space. How? They signed Zach Martin pretty cheap somehow. Don't know how. Once again, 2-year worth 40 mil, pretty cheap in my opinion, compared to look at Tyron Smith over here. I mean, Zeke still got his 90 mil. They signed Trayvon Diggs. Forgot about that. He gets 70 mil. Where are they getting this money from? Dak Prescott signed for another 4 years for almost 200 mil. Don't know where they're getting the money from. DeMarcus Lawrence signed almost 50 mil for 3 years. Where are they getting the money? They signed Dalton Schultz. They did draft a corner, Jeffrey Sermons. So he looks pretty promising. Only 22. Looks like he's the rookie. Almost 80 overall. Can we take a look at... I know, this is Micah Parsons' thing. Oh, he's 5'10". Not a big fan of that. He's not a bad player, just not a big fan of the size. Let's look at Micah Parsons. He now is a 99 across the board. He has more upgrades to go. You know what? Let's cheat a little bit here. What's he need some help with? Power moves? What do we want to give him? Pass coverage? Let's give him power moves. Let's give him some power moves. Get a little power in him. I know. It's just a little cheat. It's a little cheaty. It's a little cheaty. I'm cheating over here just a little bit. Let's go look at these stats, man. I just want to get right into it and look at these stats. Oh, 79 tackles again. No surprise. Is this just his cap number at 79 tackles, 18 for a loss this time, one more than his first season. 13.5 sacks again. No picks this time. Let me guess, he got a fumble? No, none of that. And no defensive touchdown. So about as good as Micah's done all season. He is playing at linebacker, though. I got to remember that. I feel like there's like a limit to what they'll do at linebacker. But if I put him on the D-line, I guarantee you he'd do way more. Not bad. How many Pro Bowls has he been to? Every year. All right, cool. Yeah, so, I mean, he did all right. And we made it to the Super Bowl of him. So that's good. I didn't think we were going to of how good the Eagles are doing. Let's look at the playoffs over here. We destroyed the Bears. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, we got the bye. So we had to play the Packers, which were the 5th seed. We beat them by 19-14. Weird number there. We then played the Bucks that we murdered. And our defense is strong. Put up 14 on us. Put up 13 on them. After they just decimated a team. They decimated every team. They decimated the Giants by 38 by 10. They decimated the Vikings 35-17. And then they came in here and got only 13 points on us. Crazy. We're in the Super Bowl against the Colts. The Bills were the number 1 seed. They got decimated by the Colts. It looks like they have a very strong defense, seeing as they put up 35 here. The Chiefs for the number 2 seed came in, dropped 38, then got murdered by the Colts. See what I mean? See, they dropped 38, played the Colts, their defense shut them down. So I think this is going to be a defensive stand, and it's just going to be what offense can score just enough points to win the game and have their defense handle it. So it's going to be a tough game for us, I can tell you right now. We can go look at the stats before we do this, because this is a big moment. This is a big moment. We might not have even seen a Super Bowl in this game. Look at the stats. Dak, once again, another better year. This is an impressive year. If Dak did this, I'd be like, damn, he's good. Nick Mullins is on our team. Dak Prescott with a little less. I know. I'm looking at other people. I know it's not Dak Prescott's career, but big year for him. A little less yards, way more touchdowns. This is a good year. Putting up this number, and granted, he still has double-digit picks. No, you're gonna do that. He's thrown 600 times. Like, he's gonna throw picks if he's thrown 600 times. So that's a great year for Dak. Zeke, another amazing 300 yard or 300 carry, 1,400 yard game, 18 touchdowns. CD had a big year, not for touchdowns. Michael Gallup with a huge year, 4 touchdowns and yards. Tolbert taking a little step back. Dalton Schultz having an okay year. That rookie didn't really do much. Zeke having a couple more touchdowns there. Defense-wise, Jabril Cox having another great season. Parsons led the team in sacks this time. DeMarcus Lawrence took a little bit of step back. So did Marcus Davenport. Wilbur's still here. Sam Williams hasn't really turned in anything. Trayvon led our team in picks with 3. Jeffrey Simmons behind him. Malik Hooker behind him. So I guess, hey, their team got better by letting go of people at linebacker, apparently. No surprise there. But yeah, Dak's kind of going off over here. We can look at yearly awards. Joe Burrow again wins MVP. Good for him. Dak's finally up here at 3. It's the first time Dak's been in here, I'm pretty sure. NFC Player of the Year, no surprise. Cooper Kupp again. Zeke at 3. Dak up here finally. Aaron Donald won it this time, Defensive Player of the Year. Second is Aiden Hutchinson. Nick Bosa at 3 on the Giants. And they didn't do anything. They got their Micah, and guess what? He sucked. Micah at 6. There's that. Defensive rookie is DeMarcus Carey. That's how you'd say that. Don't know who he is. Our guy's up here at 4. Reggie Fort is the defensive rookie of the year. Any Cowboys? Yeah, 1. Jeffrey Sermons. Quarterback of the year is not Dak. It's Jake Osborne. I didn't know he played football. Jalen Hurts is 2nd somehow. Dak had an amazing year. I'd love to see what these guys did. I'm going to go look this time. Running back is not Zeke. It's Saquon. We can go look at what he did. Devon Smith is receiver of the year, though Cooper Rush won offensive player of the year, so that's confusing but short. Michael Gallup up there because of his touchdowns. O-line is not Zach Martin this time. He dropped to 3, sadly. No other Cowboy. Defensive line is once again Aaron Donald. I don't think we'll see a Cowboy. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence right here. Linebacker is Micah, thankfully, so he won it 2 or 3 times out of his career so far. No other Cowboy this time. Tre'Davious Ward is DB of the year for the NFC side. Yeah, right. Followed by Patrick Peterson. 42-year-old Patrick Peterson still playing well. You love to see it. No Cowboys. Kicker of the year is Young Ho Koo. Followed by, hey, Brandon McManus. Finally, we get a kicker up there. Look at that. Let's go look at these stats, though, for the NFL, because how did Dak not win quarterback of the year? He led the NFL in passing yards, was 4th in touchdowns, and, of course, his top 10 in picks. But this dude threw 20. It's DeVito's son. It's Danny DeVito's son over here throwing 25 picks. Crazy. But how did I guess Jalen Hurts ran a lot? Is that what he did? Not really. I guess Joe Burrow had the most touchdowns with less interceptions, so I guess that makes sense. Dude, no, stop it. Why does he look so old there? Like, he looks so old in that picture. He looks like he's in his 40s. That looks like a 40-year-old man right there, bro. He's got forehead lines and everything. That's crazy. Justin Herbert's on the Texans. I just saw that. Zeke did not lead anywhere close to the top of the list over here. But somehow, who won? I guess he's in the AFC. Yeah, okay, so that's why Saquon won it. But obviously, Jonathan Taylor led. Who had the most touchdowns? Cam Akers, of all people. Okay. Cooper Kupp has just dominated. Stephon Diggs right behind him, though. Less touchdowns. George Pickens is popping off. Good for him. Devontae Adams is still around. So we have nobody close. Don't care about that. Miles Jack on the Steelers. I forget that. I think that's real life. Von Miller with a record smashing 24.5 sacks. He's going, like, he's 35, still in the league at 94 overall. He's had every season, he's had 21, 20. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. In our league, he already retired. So, which is sad. He might actually retire after this season. But it's just nice to see. I could see him being in the league till 35 plus. Aaron Donald with 20.5. He actually never does good in sim for me. See what I mean? Like, these are much different years than this year. So Patrick Surtain leading with picks every year. That's cool. Myles Garrett's up there. Bradley Chubb. Nick Bosa. But here's the big moment. We need to know who wins this. Can our defense beat the Colts defense? I'm not upgrading the team. I'm going to let them do it. We're going to advance the week. We're going to see who wins this. Please let Micah get a Super Bowl, bro. Please. We don't. We lost by 2. That sucks. That really sucks. I swear, if I look in Dak's thrown 3 picks, I can't. I can't. Let me see the schedule. How did we lose? Let me see the schedule. It's a close game. More points than I expected. Yep. Here we go. The picks. It's the picks, man. He throws them picks. He's killing us. You're killing Micah's career, Dak. We ran the ball effectively. We just stopped running. Look how many running backs they used. They couldn't run on us. And they threw on us, man. They didn't throw picks. They didn't make mistakes. We got 2 sacks. No for Micah, though. They didn't get a sack. They just got picks. They just got picks. Crazy. We made it to the Super Bowl. We got beat, sadly. That sucks. I thought Micah was going to get his first. Maybe even his only. But sadly, he didn't. Sadly, he didn't. But hey, we got more seasons to come. Let's go. We're back. We sadly didn't make it into the Super Bowl. We led the league. Or not the league. We led the NFC East. The Eagles looking terrible. As I said, when they had to pay people, guess what? Boom. You start losing them. And now you're done. You're at the bottom of the list. You shot your load. They won the Super Bowl. We didn't win our Super Bowl, but we're back again. We've yet to not make the playoffs, which is a Cowboys thing to do. We just aren't winning anything. So we can go look at the playoff bracket real quick. See how we got drop off. It's the Panthers and the Raiders, of all people, again. We got beat in the championship. How familiar does this look? Let me guess. He threw 2 picks. No, he didn't. He didn't. They even had 2 quarterbacks play. He just got outmatched. And we couldn't. Well, we could run the ball. We just we went away from it. We were averaging 6 yards a carry and say, "Hey, Dak, why don't you throw a bit?" That's honestly, this is so realistic to the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb had a big game. Imagine losing this game. Crazy. Micah not getting a sack. Yeah, 0.5. Looks like they were all trying. Mims is now a guy here at middle linebacker. We have 2 playing. We might have a 3-4 defense now. I have to look at that. Julian Love is on our team. We walked off everybody else, though. Giants almost beat us. So let's see. Who is the Titans are finally the number one seed. They get dropped off. No surprise. The Raiders just dominating people. 30. Put up 30, 40, almost 40 again. The Bengals make it here again and can't get in. Panthers put 35, put 35. I think the Panthers win this, but God, the Raiders look good too. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say the Raiders win. I'm gonna be it. I'm gonna say it. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the stats. See if Dak did anything this season. He took a step back. He actually threw less picks, so that's a positive. But he kind of just took a step back. Looks like he got injured or taken out of the game at some point. Seeing as this guy went 3 for 3 for a touchdown. See, 56 overall, 65, not bad. Not bad as a backup. Zeke, another amazing year. Less carries, though, way less touchdowns. Averaged 5 yards carry, though. Bonds was stealing his touchdowns. Gallup had a great year. CeeDee Lamb doing something. Dolchins, 4. Wow, that's insane. 4,000-yard receivers. I don't even know if that's a thing in real life. I think that's like breaking an NFL record right there for how many wide receivers have 1,000 yards on your team. But I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's true. The ball was not passed around to anybody but receivers and a tight end. So, hey, I'm fine with that. So, see what Micah did, though. Wow, okay, well, not what I was expecting. let me clear my throat for that one. DeMarcus Lawrence almost 20 sacks on the season. 18.5, followed by Marcus Davenport with 11.5, followed by Wilbur, our defensive tackle out of Ohio State, with 10, Lance Wilbur. Then Micah Parsons with 9. Now you might say, well, what happened? I can tell you what happened. The D-line ate. Micah didn't have a chance. They'd blitz him, but these guys were there already. So good for them, though. That's what you expect. You don't want to have to blitz your linebackers if you can get pressure with the 4. This guy's wearing 94, so he's our new 94 carrier. I'm surprised that Marcus Lawrence did so good. Tage Mims. I don't know how you would say that. He has 5 picks at linebacker, so he took over for Jabril Cox. But yet Jabril Cox played though. Like, where is Jabril Cox over here? That's Simone Clark. Jabril Cox is playing, and he's still at middle linebacker. So maybe we have a different defense now. Is that what happened? I think that might have been what happened here. We can take a look. We can take a look at that. I think we got a new coach. Managed staff. Franchise staff. No? Oh, 4-3 base. So weird. Very weird. They just stopped blitzing and now are playing with 2 middle linebackers. He's probably out of position. That's what's going on here. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I wanted to see the depth chart. The actual lineup chart. Got a nice offensive line with him. Zach Martin, is he 36, 34, 35, 34? He's still in the league. They haven't retired yet, so that's big. Zeke hasn't retired yet. Dak's an X factor. No one else has really done anything on here so far. Marcus Lawrence is an X factor. Mike is an X factor. That middle linebacker is a superstar, so that's big. Trayvon's being a superstar. Yeah, I mean, they were having 2 line. He might be a sub. There's something weird going on here, man. Yeah, he's a sub linebacker. So that's why Damone Clark's not getting a lot, because they're probably coming out in sub packages. And Damone Clark's probably going to get dropped because they have this guy right here too, and he has okay speed. So we can take a look at this middle linebacker here. I didn't really think anything of him when I saw it, but now he seems pretty good. Yeah, and it's decent stats for me. Not as fast as Micah, and he's kind of injury prone, but he's got the coverage. He's got the block shedding and the tackling. He's no blitzer, but by all means, he definitely could try. So yeah, that's a great player. Great draft. They've been drafting pretty well. Dalton Schultz, superstar. But this is not a Cowboys rebuild. This is just Micah Parsons' career. So we're going to advance the week, though, and see who wins. I'm going to assume Micah did not win it Linebacker of the year or defensive player of the year. Cooper Cup won it again. Myles Garrett won it this time, which is surprising. I wonder what he if Myles Garrett won that and not DeMarcus Lawrence. What did he do? What did he do? Joe Burrow with an amazing season. Just out of curiosity here. Yeah, 27 sacks. Nick Bosa with 25. It looks like Von Miller didn't retire. He got 17. These sack numbers are ridiculous. Brian Burns with almost 20. Daniel Hunter with almost 20. Jonathan Allen with 20 for a defensive tackle. That's not Aaron Donald. I mean, look, where's he at? Where's Aaron Donald at? Oh, don't tell me he retired. No way he retired, bro. No, he didn't. He got 17 sacks. I just missed him. I thought he would have had way less. There's so many people with double digit sacks. It's ridiculous. 8 interceptions by Xavier Howard, Dante Jackson. Wow. But yeah, Myles Garrett getting 27 sacks. Nick Bosa with 25. That's big. That's huge. That makes sense why they didn't win it. We can scrub through it real quick. Josh Allen wins MVP. Dak's up there. Coach of the year is not us. We're at third. Just scrub through real quick. Our defensive rookie of the year won it. That's good. Dak's at 2. Zeke's at 3. Doesn't look like anybody's up there. Offensive lineman isn't us. Marcus at 4. Linebacker is not Micah. Leighton Vander Esch is up there, actually ahead of Micah, surprisingly. So, and our rookie is not up there. Corner is not any of us. So yeah, I didn't think Micah won it. He's up there though, so he's in the voting. He's definitely in the Pro Bowl. The Panthers won, so I was wrong. I thought the Panthers were going to win, but I just didn't trust my gut. Good for them. And I'll see you in the next season. We're back. It is the 2026 season. Actually, Super Bowl 61, which is crazy to think of. We are not in it. The Giants are, and the Chiefs finally make it. We have a ridiculous amount of cap, so I call in the question, who left the team? Not anybody I could really think of. So it's kind of weird. Maybe Zeke. Eagles are once again terrible. 4-13. They go a second year. Giants are 14-3. They flipped the script. Washington hasn't really made it back to the playoffs for a while, I feel. The 49ers, once again, we make it to the conference championship. And the Giants, of all people, score almost 50 on us. What happened to our defense, man? Let me guess, Dak threw picks? No, he only threw 1. We outscored him on offense. Did they run on us? Yeah, to a point. Oh, well, yeah, to a point of 5 touchdowns for Saquon. Crazy. He only had 100 yards, though. Zeke looking fine. We just couldn't stop him. Nick Bosa demonstrated why he's better than Micah, apparently. Maybe we should put Micah on the line. We got a pick. They got a pick. It was just a trade, and they won. So DK's on their team. Jesus. Okay, well, that makes sense. CeeDee Lamb had a decent game. Marquise Brockers, whoever the hell that is, had a decent game. Juju Smith, isn't it? Michael Gallup did okay. It was a big game. It was a big shootout, and we just didn't survive the shootout. So that's crazy. Let's look at other teams over here. We had to beat the Cardinals. We dropped 45 on them. We had to beat the Lions. We only scored 27 on them. And then we got dropped off here. These were both the number 1 seeds. The Chiefs dominated the Chargers, dominated the Jets, but they did get scored on. I see the Giants winning this, crazily. I don't even know who their quarterback is, bro. I think it was a rookie. The Ravens don't make it back to the Super Bowl this time. They get dropped off by the Jets that were running hot, but then just got outscored. So, Patriots have really been in here quite a lot. This is the Browns' first time getting in here. Texans are in here at number 2. Crazy. Chargers have been in here a lot. 49ers are in here. I think this is the first time the Cardinals and the Lions and the Giants possibly have been in here. So, interesting season. We've always been in here because we're the Cowboys in simulation. We can go look at stats, though. Josh Allen looks pretty good. Dak taking a step back, man. He's throwing less picks, but he's getting less and less touchdowns every season. He's throwing less, too. Zeke not taking a step back, actually getting better yards than last season. And probably the most carries he's had all year or all video. He's 31 now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. 315. That might be the most in his career. Second most. And he had an amazing season. So 15 touchdowns ain't nothing to scoff at. Another 400 yards and 2 touchdowns. Whew. I do be liking Zeke, man. He's 31. A lot less 1,000-yard receivers this time. I mean, he was 4 yards off. He would have had 3. Marquise Brockers is a guy we drafted. He's something. That Starks guy that was doing pretty decent took a big step back. Might have even got injured. I don't know. He had a big coming up or second year season. Yeah, he got injured. It looks like so. Maybe that's why we didn't win. We just didn't have our slot receiver. I think that's who he really is. And he wasn't there. And Brockers couldn't fill the hole that he left. Oh, we don't have. Oh no, yeah, we do. I was being dumb. I was about to say we don't have Michael Gallup. I just didn't see him. Even though I said his name already. Mims had a great season. Parsons got worse. Only 7. DeMarcus Lawrence gone. He's gone. He retired. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. He retired after his one great season. Davenport's taking over. That's the problem, man. Our defense is coming a little washy, and no one's filling in. Micah's worst season by far. So far. He's not even an X Factor anymore. I think he went down. He definitely went down. He's not an X Factor anymore. Worst season by far. Has he gotten injured at all? He did miss a game. First season getting injured. Worst season so far. And he definitely went down. He's no longer an X Factor. It's a superstar. Progression. Yep, he lost it. Went down to superstar. That's crazy to think of, though. Trayvon led us in picks. Davenport led us in that. I mean, this guy's coming up. Did he trade? Is he an X Factor now? No, he isn't. This dude, I mean, once again, it's only his second year, but he's doing pretty good. But yeah, we didn't perform very well. I definitely don't think I don't even know if Mike is in the linebacker conversation. Justin Herbert wins it on the Texans. Saquon won it. Did Zeke win his? No, he didn't. He's in 3rd. That's crazy to think of. We're not up there. Best linebacker. Nope, he's not even in the conversation. Our middle linebacker stepped in for him. We went 7 and 10. Disgusting. Huh, man. We're all right. Micah, I need you to wake up, bro. Where are we with money? I know we have like 7 mil, but like, I know Micah's contract isn't nearly up. Zeke's isn't up. I think they re-signed him, actually. Dak's gone down huge in overall. God, they killed him. 89. I think he was going up. It said 85. Why does it say? Did I was looking at something else? It definitely says 85 overall right here. And it doesn't say that he's boosted. Oh, yeah, it is up for morale. Yeah, so he's gone down. I don't know, man. That might have been the highlight. I mean, we made it to the conference championship still, but we might be getting to the limits of what this team can do without remanagement. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's go to next season. I mean, I guess we have to see who wins this. I think the Giants win it. They definitely do. No, they don't. Only lost by 3, man. Crazy. I guess we can take a look at a career stat. We'll wait till next season. After next season. And we're probably going to miss out on some people retiring, but yeah, it's Micah's career. It's not, oh, what's the league look like in 10 years? We're not going year by year like that. It's Micah's career. We can do stuff like that. I have no problem with that. I do like looking at stats. That's why I care about so much why I throw picks in franchise, because it just makes the stats look terrible and skews numbers. I love seeing these massive stats and people that should be doing good do good. Like Myles Garrett always monstering and just getting 20 sacks, 27 sacks, 30 sacks sometimes. And or like stats you never think, like what if the AI got 14 picks? And you would never think that would happen, or 17 picks. Like it's just something crazy like that you're like, wow, I didn't know the AI could do that without me intervening. And I do like seeing that kind of stuff. We can go look at the career stats. because the season hasn't started yet. Take a look at broken records. Dak having a decent career. Nothing special, though. Zeke going up there. He's trying to break that record before he goes. He's got to get 3,000 more yards, man, to get close. And a couple more 15 season touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb doing stuff. Dalton Schultz doing stuff. Nobody really does anything in the passing game that we were with. It looks like we actually did get rid of Michael Gallup. He's no longer with us. I don't see him here. He didn't retire, so I assume he let go of him. Trayvon's still with the team with 31 picks. I assume his career, I think he's only gotten maybe 6 at max. Yeah, 3 and 4. So, or 5. I don't even know where we start. We started here. So, nothing super amazing. Micah Parsons does lead us in sacks. Marcus Davenport was here. He's still here. Jermaine Johnson, the second's with us now. Caleb Farley's with us. Mike only has 2 picks in his entire career. We have DeMarcus Ware's son over here, Andrew Ware. Yeah, so we're kind of middle. We're getting to the top and then falling. We made it one time to the Super Bowl. Dak, listen, man, you know we're deep when Dak is leading the entire like career stats in yards now. Patrick hasn't even called him, so that's interesting. Josh Allen is third. Touchdown wise, obviously, I don't think Dak's leading. He's going toe to toe a little bit. 30. He's got a long lead in second, but a far lead from first, or far drop from first. And he's second or third in picks with my favorite quarterback, Josh Allen. Crazy. Josh Allen does throw a lot of picks. Don't get me wrong, but Josh Allen. The difference is when Josh Allen throws a pick, I'm like, wow, that really sucks. But then he goes down and gets a 70-yard touchdown. When Dak throws a pick, he says, oh, that really sucks, and then comes out, gets 5 yards, and punts the ball. So there's a difference in level of accountability in real life. Josh Allen makes up for his mistakes. He'll run, he'll fight, and he'll get what he needs to get to try to win that game. Dak Prescott, though, does have comeback wins, but the comebacks are because of himself most of the time, where he'll throw early first quarter picks, second quarter picks, where he has to dig himself out of the game every single time, or they just don't run the ball and they have him throwing and throwing and throwing. It's nonsense that you don't see with other quarterbacks like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, because when they do make mistakes, even if they lose the game, next game they'll come out and drop 5 touchdowns. Like, that's the kind of stuff that annoys me. But no biggie. This is about Micah. Zeke leading the entire franchise career so far in rushing yards. No surprise. He does very good. And he's very good to play with in the game, in my opinion. Dalvin Cook, a Chief. That's interesting. Saquon's not even over 10,000 yards yet. No one's even close. Not even the great Nick Chubb to Ezekiel Elliott, but he still averages 5.5. And that's kind of in real life. Now, it might be down, but this man always averages 5 yards a carry every season. Maybe not this season, but since he's been in the league in real life, not counting this real season, he's had 5 yards per carry. It's crazy. Dude just averages it. And that's why he's probably the best running back in the league. He just can't stay healthy. But definitely who I'd pick, if not Zeke, in real life, I'd pick Nick Chubb. Devontae Adams is still in the league. How old is he? 34. He might retire after this season. Almost 16,000 yards. Nowhere close to why can't I remember his name? That's going to upset me. You know who. Jerry Rice. There we go. Nowhere close in touchdowns either, I'm pretty sure. Mark Cooper's still in the league. Good for him. Brandon Cooks is here still. Defense-wise, Deion Jones on Washington. Jordan Poyer leads the entire NFL in picks by 1. Second to Tre'Davious White, a very undervalued corner. I feel like not very talked about much. Very good corner, though, nonetheless. And Trayvon. That isn't an X factor. Just a superstar. So interesting. Who has the most sacks in the NFL? Aaron Donald, yeah. Myles Garrett. Khalil Mack's still in the league. How old is he? 37? 36. See what I mean? Like, they stay for so long, and I love it. Um, Von Miller is no longer up here, so I assume he retired. Sad to see that happen. Nick Bosa just crossed 100. TJ Watt's about to cross 100. What is the most tackles? 1,400. They get up into the 2,000 sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I'm, we just have to win a Super Bowl, please. NFL records. Tom Brady with almost 40,000, or I mean, 90,000 passing yards. He got into 100 one time. I saw. No one even close up here. That's in the league at the moment. Passing touchdowns, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. No one even close that's in the league at the moment. Rushing yards, obviously, is Emmitt Smith still, but I'm telling you, man, if Zeke can just stay alive and he can get 1,500 yards, puts him here plus. Then one more season puts him, here plus. Like he's getting up there, man. He's getting up there. I want him to break it, even though it's not his career. I want him to break it. Elliott's moving up there. Nick Chubb's up there. Joe Mixon. Jerry Rice obviously leads by a mile. DeAndre Hopkins, I don't think he's still in the league. Devontae Adams already passes him this season. Stephon Diggs is up there. And if he stays in the league, he'll probably pass a lot of people, if not at least get second. Once again, imagine he has 1,500 yards. Boom, 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 boom. Puts him up here plus, has another season of that. Boom, you know what I mean? So if he stays healthy and on the Bills and Josh Allen's still there, I think he can honestly rush to make a play on Jerry Rice's record if he stays in the league long enough. Nobody's going to get this. Not yet, at least. Not close. Definitely not getting that. Stephon Diggs is definitely going to be passing him. Once again, honestly, 100 plus. Let's say he gets 90 catches. Puts him up to here in between there. Then another 90 catches. So he can definitely do stuff. Stephon Diggs can do stuff. Von Miller almost 10 more or 11 more sacks would have gotten him to Bruce Smith. So he was having a great career. Aaron Donald has a chance to maybe catch up a bit. No one else has been there yet. Picks wise, no one's done anything. So they never do. It's very rare. Let's get the season though. Man, it was close. Dak almost broke the record with an extra game. Joe Burrow almost broke Dak's record with an extra game. Dak Prescott hitting 5,000 yards twice. So did Joe Burrow. Josh Allen a bunch of times. Tom Brady, but that was not in our franchise. Touchdown wise, Mahomes. No one's come close except Joe Burrow. I guess Mahomes tied him. Then Stafford one behind. Then Joe Burrow again. No one's came close to breaking the rushing record. Saquon Barkley had 23. One ahead of Zeke 3 years before him. Yards wise, Cooper Kupp crushed it. Holy shit. That's what I mean. Like, I'm like, wow. 2,200 yards. He had 2,270 yards. And then 2 years later, had almost 2,000 yards again. That's crazy. Dante Adams in 2025 had 1,700. Gets him on the record board. Cooper Kupp crushed the touchdown record by putting up 30. Chris Godwin came in at 21 touchdowns. Same year, Cooper Kupp got 20. Mark Cooper had 19 in 2023. Chris Godwin got 18 there. That's big. Cooper Kupp definitely most impressive so far. 2023, Cooper Kupp got 45 catches. Almost set. That was all in the same. Yeah, that was his big, amazing year. So almost setting that record. Still held by Michael Thomas, though. Cooper Kupp again had 130. Defensive sacks. I thought Myles Garrett broke it. Setting it with 25. Putting out 27. Nick Bosa tried to beat it. Same year, man. It was a fight, but didn't happen. Von Miller did break the record in 2024, but 1 year later got beat out. So Von Miller in 2022 had 21. So he had a great career. Nobody's setting any records here at interceptions, though I have seen it in game. No one came close to beat any of these. No one's come close to beating any of these. No one's come close to beating any of these. Saquon Barkley did get 5 touchdowns in a game. No one else, though. Doesn't break the record, but he puts him up there. Surprisingly, receiving yards, Cooper Kupp didn't get. Oh, yeah, he did. No, that's Devontae Adams. I almost missed it. Devontae Adams in 2024 had 322 yards. Doesn't break the record, but that is an amazing game, nonetheless. But yeah, Cooper Kupp's not up here for 2023, which is surprising. But in 2023, he did set the receiving record with 6 touchdowns. So there's that. Catches in a game, no one's up here that I see. Sacks in a game, no one is up here that I see. Picks in a game, no one is up here that I see. So there's that. There's the stats. With that, though, I believe we can advance the week. It's the start of the 2027 season. We've yet to win a Super Bowl, of course. And we're at the preseason. I'm going to skip ahead, go into the playoffs. I don't think anything is coming up. Micah's still under contract, obviously. Dak's still under contract. Zeke's under contract. CD's under contract. We let go of Michael Gallup. We don't know where he went. We just finished the season over here. It's the Giants and the Chiefs again. Cowboys at 11-6. Eagles are starting to creep back up there, being more competitive with the Washington football team. The Giants are just destroying now. It's their season, their time. Cowboys are looking mediocre at best. Let's guess we got to the conference. We didn't this time. We got dropped off easy by the Cardinals, who then proceeded to get dropped off by the Vikings. Giants just dominating, taking care of Washington. Vikings took care of the Eagles that were actually in the playoffs at 8-7. All teams in this division went to the playoffs. Rarity to see that. And the Giants make it there again, the number 1 seed. And the Chiefs are there again, number 4 this time. Bills did not make it to the playoffs this time. Colts were number 1, trying to get back to that Super Bowl. Didn't work. Titans didn't do anything. The Raiders were trying to get back there. Couldn't make it. Ravens were trying. Couldn't make it. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. The Jags almost made it to the Super Bowl. Just couldn't get over that hump. Is that still Trevor Lawrence? That's the question. Was it a shootout? It was, but he had the yards, but gave away the picks, man. He had all those yards, but was less conservative with the ball and protecting, and they lost because of it. Couldn't really run the ball. They ran better, but didn't really do a lot of it there. Didn't really get pressured that much, so just a bad play by them, and the Giants are just rolling. Probably on the back of Saquon. Yeah, they had 1 passing touchdown by Tom Anderson. 4th season or 5th season in the league. Saquon doing his thing. Didn't really run much. They really don't want to. But it was just enough that their defense was able to do it. DK's going off. DK's been probably their savior. And I'm going to pick the Chiefs. But see, I picked the Giants last time, and the Chiefs won. So, or whoever they played won. We can look at this, though. This is Micah's thing. Got to remember that. I keep getting away. Dak looking, let's see what Zeke's doing. Still looking amazing. Absolutely monstrous. Didn't get over 300 carries, though. CD's doing CD. Starks is back to being good, but no one else got over 1,000 yards. Let's look at Micah. Micah has 10.5 sacks. 85 touchdowns this time. Didn't lead the team, not even close. A new day 1 starter over here is this. They're just drafting beastly linebackers. Though that is not somebody I'd really want. He's good at coverage, not very fast, though. Taking Jabril Cox's number. Which means he's not on the team anymore, probably. No one really got close to Micah here. They do have a rookie, Stephen Burke. Nothing really special about him. More of a run stopper, kind of like DeMarcus Lawrence. Still got 6 sacks, though. Interceptions, Jeffrey Sermons led with 6, and Andrew Ware. Trayvon only had 3, but Micah still got, so he's starting to get his picks back. Less sacks, better than the past 2 seasons, though. So it's an upwards trend. He's got 2 picks. So he's definitely trending upwards with the tackles for a loss again. Did he force any fumbles? No touchdowns either. It's been rather mundane, but I think it's because he's that linebacker, man. If we put him down at DN, I guarantee he'd do more. But this is not. We're going through his career, not our career, his career, and you just gotta sit back and let the reins be controlled by somebody else. I don't think Micah won anything, so I'm just going to advance, make it a little bit quicker, and let's see who won the Super Bowl of the 2027 season. We're getting up there. The Giants, as I said, win. So the Eagles won a Super Bowl. The Giants have won possibly two. I think one, though. And we've only gotten there once and choked. But the Chiefs... No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, the Giants won. All right. So the Chiefs choked. And, hey, it's not Micah, though. It's not Micah. Let's advance. No surprise. Once again, the Giants made the Super Bowl. They're on a, what is it, 3-year tear? Back to back to back? I believe so. Eagles and Washington also just look terrible. I thought they were starting to get closer, trying to nip at the Cowboys. No, they look terrible. Cowboys are staying, mediocre. We made it to the conference championship again. Choked the Giants. Close games, but choked. Chargers finally made it. I think this is their first time. Bills tried to get back into the playoffs. Said, yeah, get out of here, Josh Allen. See ya. Jets actually had the best record. Surprising. They got knocked off by the Chargers with the worst record, second worst to the Bills. So, interesting. Green Bay's in here for the first time, I feel. I don't feel like we've seen them. The Lions are back in here. Giants are just being godly, bro. We tried to go at them, and we just couldn't stay with them. Dak didn't throw a pick this time. We got the picks. We should have won this game, but we couldn't run the ball, of all things. Zeke just not doing good. Saquon carrying them. James Alonso. Yeah, that's how you say that. Who are you? I mean, we did everything right. We didn't win because of the rush. We did get sacked. Kind of. Jatavius Ward's not on our team. I made fun of the guy. Now he's on our team. Crazy, dude. Crazy. We can go look at the stats, though. Micah could have did something. Dak is getting worse and worse. Zeke's still godly. How old is Zeke? 33. Just going at it. Just going. He honestly has better stats than he does in my career. In my rebuild, not my rebuild, but my franchise of him. He has better stats and a higher overall. Crazy. Back to getting 3,000-yard receivers. CeeDee Lamb being not one of them, though. That's interesting. Dude's 29. He's got no special ability. Dalton Schultz still here, prospering. A superstar. 32 years old, starting to get up there, but he's still an 86 overall. Very young for a tight end. Let's see what Stark's doing. Stark's doing. He's living. He's on the team. James Alonso is new. Looks like, I don't know if we drafted him, but he's now like our big boy. Very fun-looking dude. A very tiny head. Well, let's not look at that. He looks like a thumb, but let's not think about that. Very tall dude. Reliable. I'd put him at tight end, to be honest with you, but that's just me. We do have a rookie tight end. He looks fun to play with. Decent speed, great blocking. Looks like a Noah Brown replacement, honestly, if he was in my league. But that's not what this is about. Mims is still doing good. Mike with another double-digit sack. Marcus Davenport's still on the team. Milton's here. I feel like we lost that one D tackle we had. I don't think it was this guy. It wasn't. This guy was drafted a year ago. We did lose him. I don't think we signed him, which is crazy to me because he was really good. We went out and got this guy instead. Not so good. Because he's not up here, and I don't see him anywhere. It wasn't him, I don't think. So it looks like we just got rid of him. Basically, the whole team's getting rebuilt over here. Trayvon's still here, though. Let me look at Micah's numbers. Not many tackles, it looks like. He's about to hit 30 after this season. So, still 10.5. He's never really done anything too spectacular. He's playing linebacker, though. You got to remember that. Got to remember that. And there's a lot of other faces around. No fumbles. No touchdowns. He might have something, but I don't think he does. We'll look. We're just looking for Micah now. Chris Godwin's still in the NFL. Yeah, he's not up there. This is the AFC. That's why he's not up there. Duh. He is up there at 7, but he didn't win anything. We got to wake up as a team, bro, if we're going to get Micah some stats. Like, please. I'm going to look. I feel like Zeke's getting closer. Once again, I know it's not his thing, but I feel like Zeke's getting a little bit closer to breaking it. I just don't want to miss it and like see him be like one off. He's getting up. Nope. Where you at? No, not in a game. Own career. Oh, he did pass him. All right. Well, not that it matters because this isn't his thing, but Zeke does pass Emmitt Smith. Love to see it. Nick Chubb's up there if he's still in the league. And Elliott's chasing that. Elliott probably beats us if he stays one more season. So if anything good that came out of this, it's not about Micah, but hey, at least Elliott did his thing. Love to see Elliott do good. My favorite running back next to Nick Chubb. And, you know, it's probably a three-way tie. I love Joe Mixon, love Nick Chubb, and I love Zeke. So, but none of those are Micah. So we're going to advance so we can see who wins the Super Bowl. And the Giants win again. Jesus. My God, can we win anything? We have 128 mil. Spend it. Spend it for God's sakes. Please, get Micah a Super Bowl. Please. Super Bowl. 2029 Super Bowl. Let me say it that way. It's the 64th Super Bowl, though. Once again, the Giants led the division, but they're not in the Super Bowl, surprisingly. It's the Saints and the Jaguars. Jaguars finally get there. Cowboys still doing good. Eagles kind of crept back up. Commanders aren't anywhere close. Take a look at the playoff bracket. At this point, it's all we're doing because Cowboys won't win anything. Once again, no surprise, we made it to the championship and we put up a skyrocketing 6 points. Like, what? Dak Prescott's still here. Got more yards than the dude. Got beat out by a dude in his second year. Zeke, not getting the carries, man. 13 to this dude's 21. Josh Jacobs. So, no one else runs if Zeke doesn't. So, James Alonso over here doing something. CeeDee Lamb doing something. Schultz doing something. But just not really putting out there. We're not putting out skill. Theo Ramsey, I don't even know where Mike is at this point. Didn't even really do anything. Got 7 tackles. Just this team's just not playing well for Micah to do anything. So it kind of sucks. Jags are playing amazing. Saints beat the Giants, thankfully, so at least we're not embarrassed again. And just keep having the Giants win Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. So, there's that. Let's go look at what Micah did, though. Dak had a great year, in my opinion, but he didn't go anywhere. And Zeke, once again, great season. Probably just broke the record for rushing yards. We'll look at that at a later date. CeeDee Lamb has only got over 1,000 yards. Honestly, a resurgence season compared to everybody else. Like, he's been down pretty bad. He's in his 30s now. Just hit 30. He was able to get his superstar back after this season, so good for him. Mims is still doing amazing. Just it's really cool to see him draft really good guys. I hope they don't let him go. They do need to sign people. Dude got 5 interceptions. Probably led the team in interceptions. They did. Trayvon over here doing good. He's in his 30s. Still fast. Still good. Where's Micah, though? No surprise. 10.5 sacks. I feel like I want to move him down to pass rusher, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I mean, it's not bad stat lines. Like, for a linebacker, that's great. But, like, I guess he's going to the Pro Bowl every year. Good for him. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Best Linebacker of 2022, Best Linebacker 2024. Just a very mundane career so far. Honestly, like not bad by any means, but just not special. And just like Trayvon, he's not doing bad. He's just not doing anything special. Is this the yeah, this is the superstar guy I was thinking of. He didn't even do anything in the playoffs. This is a dude that they got, Jermichael Dawkins. Went and traded for him, didn't really do anything. Unless they drafted him, but maybe signed him, I don't know. We're just not doing anything, man. They're not doing it. And Micah's like not getting like his career's not going up or anything. So not very good. Don't think you want anything. We can go ahead and check linebacker though. He'll probably be in here. No, he's not even in here. Crazy. No, yeah, he is. At 3. I keep missing people. I think they need. I think they need a stadium. I think they need a new stadium. They need to wake up, bro. Yeah, let's get this. Oh, it's not available at this time. We're gonna rebuild a new stadium after this season. They need a new fresh breath of air. That's what they need. Go ahead and Van. I don't know where we can do that at. I think it's like the starting week. Let's go check out the team. It's 2030. Why not? I mean, I know we've been kind of looking and stuff, but we just don't know what we're working with now. Is Dak still here? He is, but he has a rookie climbing up his pants over there, starting to pull him down. Dak's finally starting to regress. Still has 90 throw power. He must have got upgraded because his ass only has like 88 in the game. Like, don't play me. I think it's 89. And let's look at this guy. When did they draft this dude? I mean, they got him. That's a pretty good overall for, what, second round? First round 30? That's a pretty good draft pick for getting him at the 30. He's a 73 overall. They have a really good job drafting on this team. Zeke is gone. Oh, God, he's gone. I don't even know who this guy is. He wasn't with us for 3 years. We had to go trade for this guy. No, he has been. We had this guy behind Zeke the whole time. Are you kidding me? Dude's a superstar. I'm sorry I keep backing out of him. Dude looks like a monster. This might get us over the hump. CeeDee Lamb's starting to really regress. Starks, we have so many good receivers. They drafted so well. This dude's a rookie. Crazy. All our offensive linemen are gone except Tyler Baddies. Honestly, it's a great line. Minus Tyler Baddies. That's a great line. I'd love to add this line. Oh, these guys are all young, too. Maybe not this guy. Dalton Schultz still on the team, but took a step back. Oh, I actually can't adjust him. Huh. Oh, because he's Dalton. Oh, because I was going to cheat and put him up there because, why not? He's still up there, but he's the fullback. So, put him there. He's a superstar, man. Use his ability. We have, like, nobody here. Our linebackers are still intact, so good for them. This guy's barely gone up, but he's done so much, in my opinion. Middle linebackers, like, never upgrade. No matter how good they do. Micah's actually regressing, kind of. He's an X factor. Again. Trayvon's finally a superstar. The defense has gotten terrible. Really terrible. But it looks like they were drafting some pretty good pieces here. They don't need a defensive tackle. I don't know why they grabbed one, but they did. And maybe this gets us over the hump, or this is our worst statistical season yet. We have some pieces. I've seen better teams lose, and we're gonna go to, like, I think you have to go week by week to do the stadium. Or 1-0. Where's the stadium at? Did they change that? And we're done. The Giants murdered us 40-28. All right, cool. Great. Love to see it. Actually, amazing. Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Yeah, it's the Giants. They've won 27 Super Bowls in this. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Micah's only got a couple more fucking seasons in him, bro. Come on. I'm curious to see what the finances look like because Micah's contract should be coming up or has already came up. Yeah, it already did come up. So he got another contract signed. He's 32. Trayvon got his contract signed again. Not a lot of talent here. Like, it's like young-ish talent, but not really. I think Dak's gone. Yeah, he's gone. They booted his ass out of here. So down with the Dak reign, and like maybe we can win something now. This guy's not that special at all, but you know, special tends to win or not win. Del Bonds is now our new running back. He didn't really do much. In fact, we let go of the other guy. Crazy. CeeDee Lamb, gone. I don't know if he retired, but he's gone. Dalton Schultz still here, 35 years old. That's good for him. Offensive line still decent. Our linebackers are still here. Corners are basically still here. Safeties have been here. Yeah, we're just we're not winning anything, man. Poor Micah is just like sitting there and sitting there and sitting there and just getting stonewalled. Maybe it changes this time, but I don't know, man. We're only getting worse, but it tends to, I don't know. Sometimes you'll win more if you're worse, but I don't know, man. It's just not going well for Micah. No surprise, we don't make it to the playoffs. It's the year 2031, Super Bowl 66. We're actually third in the division. I don't even know if we make the playoffs because now it's the Giants' time to suck, and it's Washington's time to succeed. The Eagles have woken back up from their slumber. The Cowboys are mediocre still. And yeah, we're just there. Cowboys get dropped off by Washington. Eagles got dropped off by the Vikings. Colts are back into the Super Bowl from the 7th. Haven't seen the Bills. Chiefs tried to do some stuff, but they couldn't. Man, this is rough for Micah, man. Not winning one, only going to the Super Bowl once. Being there so close, and you know, this dude's doing amazing. Should have gotten rid of Dak a while ago, but Del Bonds actually got 1,000 yards because they ran the ball. Starks is doing well. New guy's doing well. Dalton Schultz isn't the starter anymore, so he got dropped off. Tight end's doing about as good as he was. And Mims is doing great. What about Micah? Oh, all right. So he's starting to drop off a bit. 8.5, a low season. Trayvon with 4. And you know, he's not losing overalls quite yet. He's got 99 acceleration. That's insane. I didn't even notice that. How much acceleration did he get? We'll have to keep looking. I guess I haven't looked enough, but 99 acceleration before he got 99 finesse or power moves? What? 99 acceleration? That's got to be so fast. My God. Put him on the line. If I put him on the, should I put him on the line? Should I change him? I know that's kind of cheaty, but I mean, it's like the second half of his career. I feel like if I put him on the line, they'll do stuff. Let's look at their team. Let's look at their team. 85. More of a D tackle. A rookie. I can't do that. That sucks. If I put him on the line, man, he'd be an absolute monster. Is he on the line over here? He's not. Who is this bum? He's on the line here, I guess. Yeah, crazy. And it just sucks. I want to put him on the line, but it's not my right to do so. We can just advance the week. We're not in it. Let's see if Washington gets the Super Bowl. Everybody, if I swear to God, Washington wins the Super Bowl, everybody has a Super Bowl except the Cowboys now in this division. They did. They won the Super Bowl. Look at that. Oh, God, man. Unbelievable. Everybody has gotten one or more like the Giants. Even Washington, we've only gotten to one, and we didn't win it. We choked. Unbelievable. Let's see what we did. We didn't get to the playoffs. 9-8, I doubt we went. Nope. This is the first year I don't believe we made the playoffs. This is the first time. This is crazy, dude. Jags tried to get in there again. The Bills are back. Eagles aren't in. The Giants are in. They got dropped by Washington. Now it's a new rivalry, apparently. We can't win a game to save our life. Let's look what happened here. Offense looked fine. Running's iffy. Receiving's iffy. We still have our linebackers. Actually, this time Mims didn't lead the team. First time ever not leading the team, in my opinion. Micah isn't leading our team in sacks. 7.5. Our left end is. He's still an X factor, but he's starting to lose it. He's starting to lose it, man. We can go look at some career stats over here. It's been quite a while. Not what I actually wanted. Not that career stats. I meant NFL record stats. See if anybody did anything. Mahomes is starting to creep up there. If he's still in the league, I don't know. Josh Allen's creeping up there. Dak creeped up there. I don't know if he's in the league anymore. It says Cowboys, so I doubt he is. I think he retired. Josh Allen's up there. I believe he's still in the league. Touchdown wise, Mahomes is starting to creep up there. Josh Allen is too. Dak fit in, but he probably won't stay there. Zeke did beat it, but Jonathan Taylor out of nowhere past Zeke, man. I guess he's still in the league compared to Zeke. And Zeke couldn't hang on to it, man. I mean, it's cool to see. I've never actually seen another running back surpass the first running back, so that's rather interesting. And Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor both passed Zeke. So crazy. Out of everybody, I didn't think Justin Jefferson was going to get up there, but he did. I told you Stephon Diggs had enough seasons. I don't think he's in the league anymore, but I told you he had enough seasons to almost get up with Jerry Rice. And I think he just retired too soon. Same with Justin Jefferson with him passing him. I told you it wasn't going to be Devontae Adams, of course. And Chris Godwin, of all people, almost creeping up there, got the touchdowns. I saw him doing pretty good. Justin Jefferson up there. Stephon Diggs, I told you he was going to jump up, boom, boom, boom. If he stayed in the league and got at least 80 to 90 catches, he was going to creep up. Honestly, if he's still in the league, might be able to break that. Sacks-wise, Myles Garrett, 211, having a great year. Nick Bosa's up there, past Von Miller. Brian Burns, like Max Crosby, Aaron Donald. I don't see any names, I think. Nobody's up here for that. I mean, Joe Burrow broke the record that was broken by some random dude. This Strode dude is just a god. 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, all over the place. This dude almost broke Peyton Manning's record. Tom Brady got passed. Strode's a monster. No one set any new rushing records. No touchdowns. Josh Jacobs came close. That was a while ago. Barkley's up there. Oh, I guess I missed Josh Jacobs the first time. I'm thinking about it. Joe Mixon's up there. Jonathan Taylor tied, or actually passed Zeke. Cooper Kupp. Look at this, man. Cooper Kupp. Had 2,000-yard seasons. Crazy. Cooper Kupp again. Who's this quarterback, for God's sakes? Cooper Kupp again. Justin Jefferson. Not even close. I don't think anybody's going to get that again. Not even close. I don't think anybody else but Cooper Kupp himself could have gotten this again. So, that's like franchise numbers where you just keep your main dude. Like, that's crazy that he's able to do that, in my opinion. No one's came close to breaking any of this. No one's broken any of this. Yeah, I mean, Micah's just getting stonewalled, man. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to advance. Maybe not, because what if he goes to another team? Does he have a chance of going to another team? Like, realistically speaking. I think he does if he keeps playing, and he's a high overall. I just don't know if he's going to keep playing. He's 33. I assume 2 more years. I guess we can do 2 more seasons of this. Not too much. But, I guess we can see who wins this week. I assume it's going to be Washington, because we're the Cowboys. We can take a look to see if Micah's actually here still. I assume he is. I don't think he retired now. I I assume he is. Oh my fucking god. I didn't do this. I promise you. I really do. My boy, Josh Allen, is on the Cowboys. Oh my, I'm so happy. We have a chance at a Super Bowl. I am so happy right now. How did this happen? We just said we don't want that guy anymore. The other dude, he just wasn't doing anything. Yeah, we just said, yeah, we don't want him. We gave him 3 chances. He's not bad at all. He didn't do bad at all. We said, hey, that's Josh Allen on the market. Give it to me. I don't blame him. I'm okay with that. Josh Allen, if it was anybody else, I'd be like, what the hell are they doing? Josh Allen on the team. I'm so happy. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm putting a personal guarantee we're going to the Super Bowl this season. Micah is still here, by the way. I want to take a look at the team. I'm just curious. I only advanced the week very shortly. I just want to look at the team. What's Josh Allen working with, man? What's he working with? Has he got people around him? Kind of. What? Oh, it's a tight end. I was about to say why. Really was about to say why. So he doesn't have a good running back. It's still Bonds. He's got something at receiver. He has a decent offensive line outside of center. He's got decent tight ends, it looks like. Defense wise, it's pretty shaky. 3 X Factor line. Hold on. Stop it. We've drafted 4 X Factor linebackers. And this guy was drafted like 20 years ago. Oh, no, we signed him. We signed this guy. I don't blame him, but we signed that guy. He led the league in sacks or tackles one time. What do we need 4 of them for? Why don't we sign receivers or something? Or like a safety? He's a rookie. Okay, I get it. 4 X Factor linebackers on this team. You know what? I'm doing something here. So this guy was here. They have a great time drafting, honestly. Is he coming back out for 2 weeks? Oh, I was gonna move Micah down, bro. Because I just feel like he's not really contributing. Like they have so many X Factor linebackers. Let's move one down. Let's put him out there, kind of thing. And they won't do that, sadly. And this guy's good, kind of. Like they're not. He has the 94 now. Like they're young and talented, but just sucks. Listen, I got to trust my boy Josh Allen to take me to the promised land. Please, 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 Josh Allen, win me a Super Bowl. Please, I'm begging you. I really am. We led the division. That's really disappointing, actually. We led the division, and we got beat by the Eagles. Unbelievable. It's the curse. I'm sorry, Josh Allen. I'm sorry. It's just the curse, man. Jalen Hurts is still on the Eagles, apparently. I feel like he left and came back. We didn't get any sacks. We got a pick. Like, they're really, really, really annoying me. 49ers finally made it to the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. Justin Herbert just going around winning games for people. He was on the Texans. Now he's a 49er. There you go. Is Patrick Mahomes still on this? Yeah, he is. Looking amazing as always. Going against Chad Carter. What a Chad. And yeah, it's just, how do we not? If Josh Allen can't do it, no one can do it. No one's bringing us to the Super Bowl. And yeah, we can look at Micah's stats, though. I think it's going to be lower. Josh Allen honestly did okay. Not very good. He even looks like got injured a bit, or they took him out because this guy had a chance. We ran the ball kind of. Josh Allen should have ran more. We couldn't really throw. We only threw to the tight ends. Mims having a great season again. Micah actually had his best season so far. Loves Josh Allen. Actually, the fun fact, don't quote me on this, but I'm 100% sure. Watching a live stream of Micah, he said Josh Allen is his favorite quarterback. Okay. Just saying. Just saying. Trayvon had 3 picks. Their defense is okay. We're getting sacks and stuff, but Micah's best season so far. That's all that matters. Just a little too late, man. Like you're 33 and your best season so far. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Didn't get any touchdowns, just 14 sacks, tackles for a loss and stuff. Um, yeah, I mean that's yeah, I actually honestly might be his like last season, to be honest with you. The the MVP is the dude that replaced Josh Allen. Gotta love it. Lamar Jackson's still in the league. Coach of the year isn't us. Best linebacker is Micah. I had thought so, that's why I was looking. Nick Bosa's still in the Giants. Nick Bosa is not defensive player of the year. I looked. He's now he's at 5th. Chase Young's still on the Washington. So it was Aiden Hutchinson on the Lions. So there's some real faces still in here. And yeah, we didn't win anything again. I guess the Chiefs, I assume the 49ers are actually going to win this, honestly. And they didn't Chiefs murder them. Anybody I think is going to win outside of NFC teams don't win. Dude, it's sad seeing what happened to us. I'm going to advance 1 week because I feel like Micah's going to retire. I really do. Even Josh Allen might retire. Phil. Look at the line. Look at the line. Is Josh Allen still here? He only had 1 season. He is still here. We didn't trade this guy. He's lost more people. Micah is not here. Was that his last season with us, or did he retire? I don't know. I think he might have retired, guys. That sucks. Think he might have retired. I think he did. I'll go look at the legacy leaderboards, but I don't think he's going to be here. He didn't even do anything to really get up there. Oh, is this current? I don't want current. I don't like all. Just give me all. Look at these numbers. Jonathan Taylor up there is ridiculous. Huge numbers. Zeke's up there. That's good for him, man. Let me look at this linebacker. We'll see if he's up here. He is. It says he's on the Cowboys, but I don't think he is. Yeah, that means he probably retired. He went to the age of 35. His best season was his last season, man. He gave it his all. Nothing extreme number-wise, but... And apparently he got no sacks his first season. Funny, Madden. Wake up. That's a thing where they don't track sacks. And, you know, he never did explosive numbers, but he was there. His team just kept choking for him. And, you know, his awards, 10 Pro Bowls, Defensive Player of the Week apparently last year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, linebacker 1. He has 3, 4, 5 best linebackers, 24, 22, 24, 30, 31, and 33. And, you know, it sucks to see that he didn't have the explosive, dreamy career of like Myles Garrett did, but, or even Khalil Mack at that point. But, you know, he's up there. He was out there performing, and he tried his best. It just wasn't enough. And Patrick Peterson, crazy. Trayvon Diggs is still on the team. I think he might have retired. 36, man. Yeah, can you retire? He's got 80. No wonder we're not winning. He's got 68 man coverage. Insane. This is the first time I've ever done this. So we're just looking at legacy, see who's up there and stuff. Who's the best kicker? Justin Tucker. No surprise there. Best head coach of all time, Andy Reid. Okay, sure. I don't think any of the other coaches like were there a lot. Who had the most Super Bowl? The Giants went on a tear. They did. 2 Super Bowls for Washington, 2 for the Jags. Doug Peterson had one. That's from the Eagles, though. Chiefs got one while he was there, but they won others. Like they won others. Patrick Mahomes, monster, still being a monster. We can see if anybody broke any records the last year, but that's like done for the league. Patrick Mahomes is catching him if he keeps playing. Josh Allen's catching him, and he's on the Cowboys. So that was crazy to me that they signed him. Dak's still there. Passing touchdowns. Tom Brady was going to get caught if Mahomes keeps playing. Josh Allen is coming up. Joe Burrow's chasing him. Jonathan Taylor just doing better. He actually might have retired. I feel like that number kind of looks the same. Yeah, I think they might have retired. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Justin Jefferson is getting closer, but I think he also just might have retired. We can look real quick. But if he's not, he might have a chance of getting that if he has a big season. Chris Godwin, yeah, no one's even close except Justin. But I don't see that happening. George Pickens over here. That's big. Justin Jefferson, if he plays one more season, will probably pass him. Possibly passing him if he can get 100 plus. Nick Bosa passed 200. Sorry if you can hear noise. There's someone downstairs making a lot of noise. Hopefully it's not audible, but it might be. If so, I'm quite sorry. They're quite annoying. Yeah, but that's the league. Honestly, it's kind of disappointing. I just can't believe Josh Allen's on the Cowboys, man. I would love to do a franchise with Josh Allen on the Cowboys. It'll be so fun to play with him. But it is what it is. Thank you for watching. This is going to be a pretty long video, actually. I'm going to have to put this stuff together. Probably my longest video, depending on how I edit it down. Sorry, Micah didn't really do anything special. We didn't even win a Super Bowl after, 10 seasons? Unbelievable. But, what happens? We made it there. We kept trying to get back there. We just couldn't. But thank you for watching. I'll be doing other people, not just Cowboy players. I'll do other people. Maybe even Josh Allen. I don't know. We'll see. See how I feel. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.